Hey, y'all. Welcome to Stivers Homestead. I'm Zach.
And I'm Jen.
I don't know why. We just hadn't done that in a really long time. I kind of miss saying it. If you are new to our channel, there you go. Now you know our names.
Yep.
So we have been just on a vicious few weeks of house updates, this and that, on selling and buying and trying to just get by. Well, you know what? We're tired of doing all that and we want to do some homestead stuff.
Yep.
So we're doing a major shakeup today.
Animal switcheroo.
The big old switcheroo. So our buck Charlie is 100% ready to mate.
Past ready.
Yeah, but if you're going to start breeding, your does and your buck start letting you know when it's time. So ours are seasonal breeders.
Yeah.
So it's about time. Kind of think deer. You know, they get in rut just like deer do. And he is in rut.
Yeah.
He starts spraying himself a lot more. He starts making really funny noises, and then you start seeing that little.
Yeah. It's both our bucks. We have a New Pine buck and a Nigerian dwarf buck, and they're both ready.
Yeah. So our girls are also showing signs that they're ready as well. And we don't want to wait till we get to the new house because it does take 5 months, right?
Yeah.
So we don't want to miss that window on the transition of our home. So why not let's go ahead and start the breeding time now.
Yeah, might as well. Keep us busy.
Yeah, so this is what we got to do to make that happen.
First off, a little backstory. We have our 2 ducks. It's the only 2 we have. They're in our backyard. So this is our fenced-in yard where the dog, well, Ellie, the little one, she comes out. The 2 ducks, and where we keep all our rabbits, which we only have 1 now, and our garden. So it's all fenced in. It's very nice. This is mostly where we spend our time and hang out. So we have to move them because we're actually going to move the big dogs back here since it's fenced in, and we got to get the ducks out because they've never been around poultry or any kind of birds. So we're a little nervous about that. Ellie's fine. She coexists with them. She does just fine. But the other dogs are a lot bigger. So we need to get the ducks back in with the chickens so we can bring the dogs back here. Ellie, we're doing a switcheroo today. You ready? Not happy about it. Quackers, you get to go back with the other chickens. Let's be nice and get along this time, please, so we don't have to remove you from the situation again. So the ducks were originally with that chicken group, and they get along. We know they do. The ducks started to pick on the chickens a little because it was mating time and they were getting a little rough, so that's why we took them out. But we're going to put them back with them, hope for the best. If not, we'll figure it out. But they're not going with these guys. These guys are separate. We have 2 roosters in there that are kind of hateful, so they've never been around the ducks, and I'm a little worried of what they would do. So catching ducks is always fun.
Quick for waddlers.
They are quick. Yeah, catch them.
Which way we go? Which way we go? I gotta get them cornered somewhere.
Alright, we got 1. Wasn't too bad.
It's okay. He's the easy one though. Pro Top's difficult.
Yeah. Be excited. You get to go see your chicken friends.
This is Baldy.
Hi, Baldy.
Got your Pro Top.
And got number 2.
Oh,
Good deal.
Feisty. Watch him try to bite me.
Don't bite Daddy. Meanie.
Oh, he's being nice right now. He usually does. He doesn't bite my arm.
Alright. Ducks are in. Pro Top and Baldy.
Talking about it.
Pool's filling up. Chickens are having conversations. They're not sure.
No, not them again. Please, no.
Let's be neighborly, folks.
Yeah.
Don't run away.
Right?
Lordy day.
Okay, now that the ducks are out of the backyard, it's time for the big dogs out front to go out back. So we have our front door and then our back door is right behind you all. I'll probably shoot it there. Best case scenario here, they just run straight through.
Yeah.
Xena will be the one that deters, and because she knows that's what we want her to do. But she's a little mischievous one, so let's let them loose.
Yeah.
Because we're putting baby goats in our front yard.
Yes.
But you'll see that in a minute. Come on, Rusty! Rusty! Come on, buddy! There's one. He's the dum-dum. He was easy. Daisy, come on! Come on, Zena. Come on, Zena. Zena. Come on, Zena. 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 Hey, kids, y'all come outside. Kids, come outside. Come on, Zena. Good girl. Good girl, Dave. All right, they're out in the backyard. Rusty, yeah, Rusty's way over there somewhere. What do you think, Zena? You just happy to be back here? What about you, Daisy?
Where are the ducks?
The ducks we put back with the chickens because we didn't want the dogs to hurt them.
The ducks are with the chickens.
So this is our front porch. We used to love it out here because we didn't have the back deck. So this is where we used to hang out. And then the dogs made that kind of difficult. In the backyard, we expanded and got the deck and fenced it in. So we've been hanging out more out there. But now that the dogs are out back, we can do both. So that's kind of nice. So we moved one of the chairs up here. We've got a swing, we've got a rocking chair. And now Zach is working on grabbing Dolly with a leash and then 3 of the small goats that can't be bred yet. Okay, we've gotten Angel. Now it's time for Callie. Callie does not like being caught. So this should be fun. We've got a leash. That's a
Good girl, Dolly. Come on, Dolly. Come on. Come on, Dolly. Come on. Now, Dolly. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, to the kids. Come on. Nope, nope, nope. Come on.
Dolly, you're upgrading, baby. If you go in the fridge, open the fridge, and there's a drawer that pulls out, there's a bag of carrots, baby carrots. The one in the kitchen.
We need like a cameraman when we do stuff like that. It's hard to get the camera and double team things, but we've got the 3 out here, Lola, Angel, and Callie. Now Lola is not a baby, but she is not at weight yet to be able to mate. She's just a slow grower. She's just kind of hanging out doing her thing. So actually Angel, the other Nigerian dwarf beside her, is like the exact same size, and there's about almost 7-8 month difference between the two, but we don't want to risk her health, so she will not be bred. Dolly is also out here. Lola was the easiest, Angel was second easiest, and Callie was just absolutely insane to get in here. She is nuts. But they're in here and they're all figuring each other out, or figuring the situation out. Butters was not happy to lose her baby, and I don't know how happy she'll be to meet old Charlie, but they're getting better, they've calmed down, they're quiet now, and they're starting to actually investigate the area.
Okay, now for the fun one. Penny, who hates everyone and everything in life.
Yeah. So we're putting her in a holding tank because we got to get Charlie out of there into here, but we don't need her in here when Charlie's in here.
Right.
Because she's a Nigerian dwarf. And we don't want him accidentally mating with her all of a sudden.
Not that she probably wouldn't even let him, but.
No, but we don't want to risk that.
Yeah.
You got Rico.
All right, go on now. Go on.
Run her up here and try to get her in the house.
He's so great if the door closed the other way.
You stand there, don't let her get past you. Ah, she got you.
Anna's gonna ruin this, I just know it.
Probably.
We'll go.
Ow.
Anna's gonna ruin it.
Alright, just flip on this side and I'll try to shut the door.
What? Oh, okay.
Yeah. There she goes.
Okay. Hey. Oh, you got her. Keep her. Nice.
Ah,
All right.
she's so much heavier.
Come on, Elsa. Okay. Oh.
They're all over me.
Yeah.
No, just sit them.
Come on. That's fine. You want me to turn these back on, or are they on?
All right, Charlie. You've been waiting your whole life for this moment, buddy. Come on. Come on. Come on, buddy. Been waiting your whole life. Come on. We're in. You know the first thing you did? He's eating food. They're sniffing him. What do you think, ladies? God, you're a stud, Char Char. Thank you for making that the easiest out of moving any goat.
All right, last step is getting Penny out of the holding tank and putting her in with Rico, who is quite excited to see his lady. Her and Rico bred before.
Yeah.
They were Angel, Rico baby, and the other one were the babies of them. So they know each other and they're quite well acquainted. So we'll see how it goes. Look at him sniffing his woman. He's excited.
Mama.
Long time no see.
And so Buster and Suave, they're weathers. So they're just companions.
Yeah, they're going to stay in here. That way there's 4 and everybody has a buddy.
What's that Luke Bryan song? It's harvest time?
Yeah.
Well, it's breeding time around here. Everybody's where they're going to be.
Yeah,
Wow.
her tail's wet. She's definitely ready.
Oh, yeah.
We got some Nigerian door babies.
If we could just keep the weather from bothering her.
Yeah.
Oh, baby. See, that's an experienced buck. He knows what the job is.
Yeah.
Charlie over here, let's go check him out.
Yeah. Charlie's in, and the ladies are all hiding in the house. But Elsa, that's your man. Oh.
Oh.
I wonder if they remember each other. Look at them all hiding.
Better say he looks a lot bigger than last time. That's all.
What do you think, Charlie?
Charlie, I'm about to put you in the Kentucky Derby, dude.
Right?
Look at you.
The pony.
Stud muffin. Kids wanted a horse, we got them one.
Yep. They won't come out and play.
Okay, so we did decide to go ahead and move Buster over here, and we have a reason for that. So really 2 reasons. Jen's over giving them water here in the background. Anna, Elsa, Buster, and Charlie were our first 4 goats. We got Buster and Anna from Jess and my Roots and Refuge. They're brother and sister, but he's a wether. But Buster has been with Charlie ever since they both know. They have that memory. Same with Anna and Elsa. So when we split them, yes, they would have got over it, but there was a lot of crying, and honestly, Charlie just missed Buster, and Buster missed Charlie. So to keep it calm and chill, we decided to go ahead and move Buster over here with the ladies and Charlie, just so there is that familiarity, I guess is the word, that they both have, and that might help them adjust a little bit better. I think they remember each other. And we were the 4 best friends that... Nope. Just a little friendly tap. Okay, Charlie. Okay, so that gate's gonna go away. My gosh. Okay, we always pick the hottest day of the year to do these kind of things. And it was during my lunch hour when we decided to do it. We wanted to make sure that we did it midday, so we could have time to watch before it got nightfall, just see how everybody's doing. So let's do a quick rundown real quick. Ducks from backyard to chickens.
Yes.
Big dogs from front yard to backyard.
Yes.
Babies and Dolly from girl pen to front yard.
Yes.
And then we had to do something with Penny, so we moved Penny in a holding tank.
Yeah.
Then we moved Charlie and Buster to the front with the girls, the big girls.
Yeah.
Then that allowed us to move Penny from the holding tank into the back pen with the little boys, Rico and Suave. And that,
Yeah, and
that
the
was,
cat's floating around, just not happy about anything.
no, not at all.
Yeah.
And we did all that on my lunch hour and got back in here before I had to get off lunch. Power couple. All right, so everybody seems to be doing fine. They're all chilling out a little bit. They're not all worked up, but we're not done. We'll update you all here in just a second for you, but it'll be the next day. So let's see what happens then. Okay, welcome to the next day. That quick. So a quick update on how everybody's doing. This is the Charlie and Big Girls, so the New Pines and Nubian area, and they're doing great. Besides the jerk trying to destroy my little makeshift barn I have here. He's been headbutting the fire out of it. But other than that, everybody's doing good. They're getting along just fine. The crying has calmed down, and all looks good. For the kids that thought that they were gonna just have the worst day of their life ever, are the most spoiled because they're in the front yard with Dolly. So they get to have animal crackers and carrots and all kinds of fresh grass with no weeds. And they are actually having the best change out of anyone. And hopefully we'll start getting a little bit more used to us. Isn't that right, Lola? Yeah, girl. Yeah, girl. Lola. Hot Dolly. There you go, again. There you go. And then last but not least, our Nigerian dwarf couple. They are doing really good. Penny has calmed down. I think she's gotten back used to being with Rico, who is very, very interested in her. He's making all the fun buck sounds. Mimit. Not gonna do it. Eating right now. But they're doing great and all getting adjusted. There he goes. Rico, you're a weirdo. But they're doing great. Rico. So overall, this has been an extremely great success. We have really enjoyed the setup. We've enjoyed the big dogs in the back who are also doing great. They're loving all the extra space they're getting. We're enjoying being able to spend a little bit more time with Dolly and the baby goats who haven't gotten accustomed to us. This guy. And we're really excited that our girls are finally going to be bred. One thing that we know is something that we'll have to watch out for is we are moving in like 3 weeks. So if they do get bred between now and before we leave, we're gonna wanna make sure their stress levels are low, which there are. Jen knows the pace, but we'll make sure to be giving them that to keep them calm and keep them relaxed in the mood so it doesn't cause any stress in the pregnancy. The biggest key here is we know our bucks are ready. The does may not, but the biggest thing is we don't wanna miss that window. Remember, they can mingle just fine together and always, if you really truly want to, and just let nature take its course. We like to have it a little bit more planned, just so we know what's going on. Sorry, they're like Rico and Suave over there just doing their thing. We like to be a little bit more formed, so we know at least starting yesterday is our 5-month ticker. So 5 months from yesterday, we know to expect babies or hopefully expect babies. I doubt it actually legitimately happened yesterday, but you never know. So that's when we'll know when to take the boys out. This will also help us in our move, not having to have a boy-girl area, and we can set it up a little bit easier with how they are now instead of doing it into a new place. Because ultimately our idea is it would cause more stress at the new place, introducing a new area and new companions. So we think that this overall will lower the stress for mating season or breeding season, whatever you want to call it. Let us know down in the comments any of your all's breeding tips and tricks. Of course, we didn't do everything exactly like the book says. Most of the time you let the buck go into where the females are, so it's not his territory, it's theirs, so it's a little bit more custom. When you have 2 different breeds and 2 different bucks and not a bunch of formulated areas to be able to do that, we had to adjust with that. That's why we watched it. That's why we did it in the middle of the day. And everything's doing great, that we're happy to say. So we're just pumped to have a big old bunch of babies next spring. And it's kind of like planting garlic. You want to do it now so you don't regret it then, not having any, because everybody be posting videos and you want to be one of them. All right, y'all. Well, that's it for today. We really hope you enjoyed it. We were excited to just do homesteading stuff and not stress about too much of the move. So we love you all. If you haven't subscribed, make sure to down below. Really need to, because in 5 months we got to see a bunch of adorable babies, hopefully. All right, y'all, we love you. Until the next one.